and you'll get everything you want in life. You be a good girl. You keep your legs closed. You don't be out here fighting these streets. You talk like a lady. You eat like a lady. You do this like a lady. And what did it get me? Huh? What did it get me? Range. And nobody talks about that. Nobody talks about the good girl who grows up and she turns 40 and she looks around and she's like, what the fuck did I do wrong?
So, what you did wrong was pleasing everybody else instead of yourself. What you did was do what everybody else around you wanted you to do for them to benefit off of you. And you did not find yourself, you lost yourself with this. Because how do you say that you're a good girl going bad and your life doesn't make sense? If you stay true to yourself, who you were, and what you were about when it came to you, then that would not be a question of who you are and why you're facing this feeling of feeling lonely. Why are you feeling lonely? Is my question. Because you should be loving yourself before you even put anything out there for anybody else to leech onto. In this video, it says that a TikTok video featuring a woman expressing deep regret over being a good girl throughout her life went viral, sparking a widespread conversation about good girl syndrome. The woman, identified in some reports as a 46-year-old woman named Maya, stated that following the rules, playing it safe, and putting others first for decades left her feeling empty and alone. She also mentioned that being a good girl benefited everyone, family, partners, and employers except herself. So you were a people pleaser, because how does family, partners, and employers benefit from you, but you are not benefiting from who you are? How are you feeling alone if you haven't learned to live with yourself first? Meaning that you are obviously out here being somebody that did not want to be alone, and you were pleasing partners to make them feel like either you needed them or they needed you, because you were playing the nice girl and doing whatever they wanted you to do. My thing is, had you been yourself, and my motto of saying this is, no one is you. That was your power, and that will always be your power. You are and were the author of your story. Because you are the author of your story of life, you have the opportunity to rewrite it and not say that you're on a vengeance path because you're being a nice girl. Going to church, avoid partying or drinking. Okay, you did the right things as far as what that's what you thought you needed to do. You did the right thing, the good thing that you needed to do. But pretending to be something you never were is your fault and your fault alone. You should have been whoever you always have been, your namesake. If your name is Tina, you should have always been Tina, and not who everybody wanted Tina to be. Because you are now 40 and feeling alone and all these different thoughts means that you are at a age and stage where you don't probably know who you are, because you have been so many different things for so many different people. But One thing you have always been to all these people is a people pleaser and doing whatever they wanted you to do to remain in their light.
I did everything that everybody asked me to do. I was a good girl. I went to school. I went to church. I wasn't sleeping around. I wasn't drinking. I wasn't smoking. I wasn't doing none of that shit. I was a good girl, and it got me nowhere. So guess what? The good girl is dead. She's dead.
You can shed that part of you that was and become something new so that you don't miss your blessing, honey. You look like the kind of person that gave people good advice, and you seem like somebody that has a very beautiful spirit. Do not become something even worse than what you were, because that is when you are so close to your blessing that you fumble what is coming your way. You continue to be a good person. Don't change, just change the habits of people pleasing and being who everybody wanted you to be. Be who makes you comfortable within yourself, true to yourself, loyal to yourself, loving yourself, the confidence in yourself, security in yourself, the love in yourself, the belief in yourself. And because you have all that power that is you, you will be so busy being so confident and beautiful and radiant that that man will see that and he will come to you and you won't even notice it until he reveals himself. But you don't change yourself for the worst.
That's enough. I said to myself, that's enough. It's time to bring the other girl out, right? It's time to bring the other girl out. Because the good girl, and I love her to death, but she had to die. Because at the end of all of it, you become an adult and you look around and all you have is grief.
You shouldn't have grief. When you become an adult and when you look around, you should have yourself and the things that you have achieved and that you have set forward for yourself, whatever that is, whether it's home ownership, having a good job, or an education that you decided to go for and you achieved and completed that, whatever that is. Stop coming online doing this to yourselves, women. Do not do this because you have a group of incels and a group of toxic women that are going to make fun of you just for this and feel like they have always been right when this didn't have to be. Find yourself a true friend that you can talk to off the internet about this, and do not come online because now people will know you as the woman that was a good girl saying what? That you're going to go bad or that you're no longer going to do things in a good way, that you're going to just be out here willy-nilly and it's whatever. Don't go on a public platform making it seem like you are about to be a city girl at 40 or 46. Don't do it. Matter of fact, if you're seeing this or somebody sees this, please tell her to delete the video.
That's all you got.
And she ends off that video, hey, feeling the way she feels. Nobody did it to her. She did it to herself because she wanted to be who everybody else wanted her to be. And that used to be my thing in life. That used to be my thing to fight against when I was growing up. I guess I'm different, where I will always say, I'm not going to be who everybody else wants me to be and manipulate me into being or control me into being. I am always going to be Famika. Okay? I know that I am the author of my story. And I know my power is no one is me. Then that should be everyone's power on a daily basis. Nobody is created like you. And that is your power. She obviously has not realized that. Next, we have Shein. I'm waiting on the order from them now. They're caught up in a controversy, stealing and replicating Black fashion designers' work by using AI. And here's the video pertaining to this.
Shein has me so fucked up.
With expensive consequences.
That's not legal.
Powerless.
These folks are stealing from small Black designers.
I'm Justin Carter. This is TSR Investigates. Black designers have been calling out Shein for years.
The company Shein has stolen one of my designs.
Stole my designs too. Guys, how can I even keep up?
But now it's on a whole new level. It happened to Sabra Johnson too. Look at this. She says they took her photos and used AI to morph the image into a
Shein, what are you doing? What are you doing? Why are you not collaborating with these people? Stop stealing stuff. Stop stealing stuff. What they should do, if I was one of these designers and I found out, I would put this on my TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, everywhere. And I would say thank you to Shein for endorsing my brand. And I hope that since we are collaborating, that I see a financial compensation for this. So that's how I would move to make it happen for me. And I would show them that the original design is on my page for this much. So if you're getting that much on Shein, then it's not authentic like the original. And that's how you run that bank.
marketing video. This video is not real.
I was like, wait a minute. They literally got me put the sound of my shoes and everything on this video, like as if I was actually walking towards the camera.
Not on my watch and not on Black History Month. That's the sentiment for a pair of designers who have been going viral over what Shein did with a one-of-a-kind coat vest that they designed. It didn't matter how much it cost. Fashion influencer Sabra Johnson said she saw this puffer coat vest on the runway.
And I was like, oh my God, I have to have that.
They sold it to her for $1,500, which was the actual cost to make the coat.
How long after did you start noticing that your pictures were posted in marketing campaigns and to sell on Shein?
Maybe a little more than a month ago that like a lot of people started reaching out to me. Hey, I saw this on Shein. I saw this on Shein. And I'm like, so I sent it to Bruce and Glenn.
And that's when they went off online.
And guess how much she paid for it? $40.
They are stealing from small designers, usually Black and minority designers.
It's hurting the artists. It's hurting the environment. It's hurting the workers. I mean, it just goes across the board, you know, what it takes to, or what it doesn't take, I guess, to make a $40 garment.
Are you guys thinking about pursuing legal action?
We are.
But is suing Shein the answer? A copyright attorney stepping into the shade room.
Stuff like this happens all the time.
Rather than respect designers' intellectual property rights, Shein treats the cost of litigating and settling copyright infringement claims as a necessary business expense, which it builds into its financial models. Defendants inevitably settle claims by large companies. Bottom line, check the licensing and copyright terms on these social media sites. And if you believe your content may blow up in the future, enough to make you some money off of it, copyright that material. It's about $65. For TSR Investigates, I'm Justin Carter.
And that's that on Shein. Well, y'all know better than to do this. But like I said, I would do it exactly how I say. Like you say, pay the $65 for the copyright. But at the same time, overwhelm their site. That's saying that your clothing is on there and that the original is your original stitching, and you won't get the correct, fashion unless they are on your page too. So I would definitely expose them on my page and let them know this, like they say, it's your design. Let people know, because a lot of us that shop on Shein do not know. All I know is that their stuff has started to look real good, like crazy good, especially these jackets. So ain't no telling who that's coming from. And they're going to keep on till they're going to bankrupt themselves. Shein just linked up with these people and get collaboration with them. And so we can live all happily ever after. And I can buy from you and them. Okay? Definitely don't want to do this during Black History Month. Please don't. And with that being said, that is it for this video, guys. I'd like to thank you so much for joining me, and I will be seeing you in the next one. Okay, guys? Bye.